you add to it. You don't subtract. So don't turn every single light on and then start turning them off and go, which looks better. You want to start with nothing and then add light and really pay attention to what it's doing. You know, if I turn just the overhead on, what does that do? Okay, dark shadows. All right, so I'll turn that off. If I turn just the desk lamp on, what does that do? Oh, okay, well that adds a lot more light right in my face. I don't like that. Experiment, take your time, and you'll find that you can get some really, really great setups. So, you know, basics of composition too. There's another thing. This is really, really simple, but you know, people won't say anything, but they will be turned off, and it will make your video less viral. It will make it less responded to. Headroom. How many times have you seen videos like this, right? Where the camera's up here somewhere, and the head's way down in the bottom going, "Hi, I'm here talking to you, la 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 la," but guess what? There's a 1.5 miles above my head. What the hell? That's no good. Can't have it. You want to keep the rule of thirds, right? The rule of thirds is simple. If you take the box that I'm sitting in and you divide it into thirds, so vertically 2 lines and horizontally 2 lines, you're going to find that it intersects in a place right about like here. There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 points. 4 points, excuse me. That's the rule of thirds. And what that means is you want to have the head just touching the top of the frame, a little bit of room. You want to have, you know, don't cut me off at the belly. That's a weird shot because there's too much belly now. So, you know, come in and get your head shot something like this. And then also if you put someone right smack in the center of it like this, not as interesting. It's too symmetrical. If you push the person off to the side a little bit, it's actually irritating. They've done studies on this, that people get somewhat, not irritated in a negative sense, but it's like they want to change it. They want to turn you. Like, come on, guy, just slide over a little bit more. No, 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 I'm here and I'm turning this way. See, now I have a more dynamic shot. Just that little difference right there versus, you know, this is going to make a huge difference. If I'm here, no one likes me. They're irritated. This dork's got too much headroom. You know, pay attention to your framing. These sound like little silly things, but boy, oh boy, they will make a difference. So, and audio, again, is a very big thing. Don't forget your audio. Now, last thing I'll say before we go, because I know we got to go, most people these days are adding graphics to their videos, right? They're adding website addresses, they're adding names, they're adding, you know, text, copy, whatever it is. Well, most of the time, that's called a lower third. That goes right here, in the lower third of that box frame, right? This is the rule of thirds, this is the lower third. Well, if you know you're going to put a graphic right here, right across here like this where my arm is, good Lord, don't have your head down here so that the graphic's competing for space with your chin. There's nothing more irritating than that. Think about it ahead of time. That's why editors make good shooters and shooters make good editors. Because if you know that you're going to add graphics, you know, maybe you can do 2 separate shots, right? Most people can't do 1 take anyway. So do your first take as a wide shot way out here. Hi, I'm talking to you today about video production and how to make better videos. Cut. Now come into a closer shot. We're going to focus on how to light, do audio, sound, and make things look better. Cut back to the wide. When we're done, you're going to know all that you need to know to make your videos top-notch, lower third. You know, who am I? What am I doing? Where do I want you to go? Well, now it fits because it's over where I've made room for it. So this comes to do with planning your shoots. You know, plan, plan, plan. You don't have to go completely nuts, but just know where you are space-wise. Nothing worse than shooting something that you think is great, and then later you go, oh, God, I'm supposed to move it this way because I need to put that over there. Big mistakes. They're basic mistakes that, you know, most of us can get around and make and stop making them. So